Over the years I've accumulated an awful lot of drill bits in drill sets. I started off clockmaking, so all my drill sets are by 0.1mm increments. The very first set I had is this one, which is numbered drills, and you can see there's a few missing where they've been robbed out. But the majority of these boxes are full. That one's not. That one is. That one's part full, some of the small ones are missing. And the main problem has been the drills get blunt, they get sharpened manually by me, and the drill sharpening is not anywhere near as good as it was originally, and the drills tend to wander and you end up with oversized holes. The latest set of drill bits that I've got are this set, which are a league above the ones that I've had before, because these are ones where the point is in the middle and it doesn't cross over. So if you've got let's find one of these that's an original, yeah, that's one. You've got a point that's not a point, if you see what I mean. It's a line across the drill bit, and that will not drill straight, at least not in a blind hole. And you have to have a starter drill if you're going to be using large drills like that and get them reasonably accurately. And what you really want to try and do is to end up with a point. So the other thing is that the angle of the drills varies a little bit. These ones are the standard 108 degrees, and the latest ones are a slightly different angle, and they definitely centre better. So I felt guilty having so many drills that I should be able to reuse and not being able to get them accurate enough. So I then decided, well, the best thing to do is look around for a decent drill sharpener, and that's when I came across this. And there's a number of these on the internet now available for sale. They all look much the same. They're usually painted yellow, but they all come out of the same factory, I believe. And this is one model called a GD-13, and you'll find that on the label here, GD-13. The significance is that it only gives you two angles. There's a main angle and the relief angle, but it does grind to a point. And I thought long and hard, because the more expensive model puts 3 facets in rather than 2, which gives you a much better sharpen. But I found that actually these sharpen quite well, and this one now I've used for chain drilling operations to cut out blanks from a hard aluminium, and I've also used it on EN8. So these are 2 blanks that I cut out, and they're chain drilled round because I just couldn't fit that size into my mill. So yeah, that's it, that size. There's only one place where I had a problem with them slipping off, and that was because there just wasn't enough room at that particular point there. But all these, majority of them, are actually drilling one side slightly into the next hole, so they didn't come off centre at all, and really that's the best I've ever achieved like that. The drill's still sharp, and I know that this works well now, so I need to now go through showing you what this does. Inside here is a number of collets. Now they're slightly unusual, these collets, because they sit in here back to front. So they're ER20 collets, but you can't use ordinary R20 collets. This is how to sharpen a drill in the sharpener. I've got a drill here which is unsharpened from when it was bought. It's a 11mm drill, and it just has the normal sharpening points. Never mind. So what you do is you select a collet from the front here. They are contained inside here, and they go in kind of reverse ways round to what you'd normally put a collet in. And this is the collet holder in the top, and they go into there, and that screws into this part here. And you can shut that. The next thing to do is there's a numbered dial on the top here, and you have to select. You select a collet from the front here. They are contained inside here, and they go in kind of reverse ways round to what you'd normally put a collet in. And this is the collet holder in the top, and they go into there, and that screws into this part here. And you can shut that. The next thing to do is there's a numbered dial on the top here, and you have to select on this, in this case, 11mm, and that points up against the top there. And you leave your drill slightly loose in the holder, and you insert it in here, and then you push it in until when you twist it, it comes up against the edge of the rebate inside, and when you take that out, that should hopefully be correctly aligned. And what you're looking for is that the flutes should be aligned with the bottom here, and the drill sharpener itself takes account of the required depth it projects out, because you set that by pushing the drill in, and it will only take off a small amount, so I may have to do this more than once to get it done. The first thing you do is you put it in here, and you just rotate it round like that on one side, and then turn it the other way and rotate it the other way around, and that takes off the main part of the angle, and then you do the relief angle in the top here. So if we just switch this on, so we put it in here, that's only ground a small amount off. I obviously hadn't got that quite projecting out enough. So the way you sharpen this is you insert this into here, turn it round the other side. Just do it again. We've not quite got it down to size. And you carry on sharpening until it stops touching the wheel. You should be able to see that that's nice and shiny on the tip where it's sharpened the first cut, the first angle. So I put that in the top to cut the relief angle. And that has now cut the two surfaces on here. There's the main angle on the top, the point in the middle, and the relief angle at the back. And I must say, in drilling this worked really well. It's very quick to use, as you can see. There's nothing to it. And I think they designed it with an idea that the totally untrained person can sharpen a whole bunch of these without making a mistake. Well, certainly that appears to be the case as far as I'm concerned. It does seem to work. Right, well, we've finished that. We'll take it across and we'll try it in the drill press. So it's the very same one that we've just sharpened. Try it in a bit of aluminium. Right, now I've got the over to the drill press, and that's the original drill that the 11mm drill that I just sharpened. So I'll pop that into the drill press. And this is 7075 aluminium. Don't run it too fast. And nice equal bits of swarf are coming off either side of the drill, and if you look at the hole there, it goes down to a point, and that's drilled without having the pilot hole